computer systems under attack. Intelligence officials say the U.S. needs a new force to keep the country safe. An ABC News exclusive. Big deal. A landmark agreement between Big Auto and union leaders on his newest attempt to change the world and how he would help his wife in the White House. And autism is the principal attacker. Every day, they say, hackers are trying to get into the systems that keep the economy running, that allow people to communicate, that give the military its ability to operate in all corners of the world. And they say the U.S. government is so concerned it's creating a new strategy to fight the new cyber war. Our chief investigative correspondent, Brian Ross, is here. Brian.
Charlie, after a series of high-level meetings this month, the White House is now preparing a new initiative to protect against what it fears could be a crippling attack against this country by computer from overseas, and in particular from China. White House advisors say it was this June in Washington when the alarm bells really went off. Chinese hackers got into the unclassified computers of Secretary of Defense Robert Gates.
The intelligence community has come to the recognition that China and other foreign governments have free run of American computer networks.
The concern is that the attacks could shut down power grids, communication systems, and banking with just a few keystrokes from Beijing.
Basically, we would find the lights go out, the dial tones stop, and we have no ability to access our money.
Internet security companies such as Akamai in Boston now track thousands of attacks against U.S. government and corporate computer systems every day.
It would not be a good situation for us if we were to enter a cyber war today. What you're seeing behind me.
On most days, like today, the single biggest source of attacks is China.
A Chinese general has talked about how they would reach out through cyberspace and turn off the American electric power grid before any conflict with the United States.
In addition to long-distance hacking, U.S. experts are also concerned that Chinese-made computer equipment has been sabotaged in ways that are undetectable, the so-called Trojan horse attack.
My fear is that there are many Trojan horses, many pieces of malicious code in a large number of our critical systems, and that these are just waiting to be activated through some trigger at some time.
Asked about China's role earlier this month, President Bush said he is fully aware of the attacks and the country's computer vulnerabilities.
In terms of whether or not I'll bring this up to countries that we suspect from which there may have been an attack, I may.
China has denied its military hacked into U.S. computers, but U.S. officials say they have tracked so many thousands of attacks that there is no way they could occur without official approval, given China's tight control of the internet use there, Charlie.
All right, Brian Ross, our chief investigative correspondent, thanks.